Hi guys, I apologize. I was having some technical difficulties with a little bit with the software I was using, so I switched to Chrome for now from Safari, and I'm hoping this will be better quality here. Yeah, and I apologize before. Heath was just being his usual pest self, so I apologize for that. I want to say hi to you guys. I'm a little bit sad because excuse me, it's our last night here, and we have to head back tomorrow. Well, we're going to be in Quebec City again for tomorrow night. Those of you who are in Ontario have been telling me we've been in the heat advisory all week. I've been lucky to escape that. We only had to put up with really hot weather today. Halifax has been pretty good. It hasn't been really too hot or too cold, just about the right temperature, you know what I mean? About early 70s in Fahrenheit, early 20s in Celsius, so it hasn't been too bad until today. Yeah, it's really got nothing to complain about. It's a good vacation. If any of you come to Halifax, Halifax or Nova Scotia, you have to do Biggest Cove. That lighthouse is really amazing to see that up close. And all the rocks and everything, rock formations around it, and all the houses and everything. I love how the houses in out east, not just in Vegas Cove, but even in Halifax, some of the houses are painted some really like bright colors, like bright purple or purplish blue with light blue. You know what I mean? They have some color. It really makes the houses pop. It makes me think that the houses back home in Ontario are kind of slightly boring and just fade to the background. You know, I wish our houses had more color. You know, I like to see that. So when I go to Florida, a lot of colors are like, you know, peach and turquoise and what have you. And I wish more people would paint their houses that color. But anyhow, it was neat to climb on the rocks and everything around the lighthouse while being careful, of course. Yeah, but it was definitely an experience, you know, seeing the waves, like the force of the waves hit the rocks. And seeing nature like that, it just, you know, reminds you of how small and minuscule you really are in the grand scheme of things when you see nature like that, you know. But anyhow, I'd recommend going to Peggy's Cove. I also went to, is it Lunenburg, I believe, Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, to see the Blue Nose too. And when we got there, it wasn't at the dock, so we thought we missed it. So we were just about to leave, and we saw it was docked. So I was able to see it after all and take some pictures. Too bad that the masks weren't up, but at least I got to see it. You know what I mean? So I know again, like what else did we do today? Today we didn't really do that much, just because last night we had pizza and alcohol. So I don't know. I was feeling a little hungover, so we didn't really, and Keith didn't sleep well because his stomach was bothering him a little bit. So, yeah, so we didn't really do that much today. What did we do today? We just walked around the boardwalk again, like we did on Monday. Stopped by the Halifax Farmers Market. They have this train tour ride you can do nowadays. A little train tour ride just goes around a little bit downtown, like 6 stops. And you have the option of donating between $2 to $5 to keep it going. And they give you a tour and everything else. And I don't know if you've ever had Alexander and Keith's beer. I'm sure you know it's brewed in Nova Scotia and right in Halifax, actually. On the tour, we got to go see Alexander and Keith's house. A couple other things, the Citadel. We didn't go right by it. We were able to see that. Well, I can't remember what else right now, but and then we just got off near where we were parked and just walked to the van, so that was nice. In the warm weather, I don't have to walk back. It's good, you know, I don't want getting good exercise and everything, but when it's really, really hot, you don't want to overexert yourself, you know what I mean? So we got to the van, stopped somewhere for an ice cream, and then I didn't think we'd feel like going back out later on. We stopped by a place called King Donaire. Those of you who are watching, if you haven't checked out any of my videos from this week, I suggest you check out my channel on www.youtube.com. /C/Jackie Heroux, and Heroux is spelled Heroux. Yeah, and check out my videos there. It'll be under road trip or food reviews. There's going to be the two playlists that my videos will be under, but you should be able to see them as well on the main page. And like I was saying last live stream, you guys have crazy road trip stories you want to share. You know what I mean? And that's for last night. Yeah, I usually don't drink that much or don't drink beer that often, actually, so it was like a little hungover this morning. Heath wasn't, it just because we ate too late. But yeah, he was feeling a little sick. So we kind of didn't really get out of the house today until like 10 o'clock this morning, almost 10:30. So because we had a late breakfast, we didn't really have lunch. And I guess ice cream was like a snack. And then we went to the King of Donair, and I had this item on the menu that was called a Donair plate. It was like fries and cheese and tomatoes and then the meat. I guess almost. And I had onions as well. It was really, really good. I'd never had it before. Now I know you can also get it in the wrap as well, but I had a wrap actually around, I guess, brunch time. I was like between breakfast and lunch, so that's why I didn't have a wrap. But if you guys do come to Halifax, I do recommend you try King of Donair. So just look for that video and food reviews. It'll be King of Donair food review. There's going to be a link there to their website, their Twitter, and their Facebook. You guys can check it out. If you want to get to Halifax, I definitely recommend it. They've been around, I think, it's like since 1973, I believe. So it's been in business for many, many years, and it's really good. I think they're saying too, they just opened a chain or a store, in another location, Edmonton, I think. So if you're in the Edmonton area, get a chance to go to Edmonton. Try. There's probably not going to be the same though as here, but I would still give it a try. And again, I apologize for technical difficulties at the end of the live stream. Yeah, if it's around, just say hi. Any suggestions on how to make a boyfriend shut up? I appreciate it. But yeah, it was a really good experience staying in this Airbnb. I actually never even saw the host at all. She had somebody, I think, stop by the same day we were here during his travels, which was really nice. But yeah, it's been a great stay. There's other people that actually live in this house permanently, other than where we were staying on the top floor. So one of the guys the other day, he was really nice. But I didn't really see anybody else that was in the house. The penthouse is really comfortable. At least that's the host lady who runs this house that calls it. The other thing is, it's the hottest part of the house. So even if it hasn't been that hot outside this week, it's been a lot more in here. But we enjoyed staying here. The bed is really comfortable. On the pillow, the Wi-Fi is actually really good because it's not like you have hotel Wi-Fi. It's like the Wi-Fi speed you would normally have at home. So it's been pretty good. I know it's been a little slow here now, probably just because other people in the house may be on it as well. But yeah, the speed's been pretty good. Well, so the only thing, the complaint I would have is that the bathroom. Just because, well, the only thing is this is an old house. It's built in like 1921, so the ceilings are really, really low in the bathroom. Like you basically have to dry yourself off in the shower before you can get out. You're gonna hit your head. Actually, I had a shower earlier tonight just to, cool off and cool down. So I started to feel overheated a bit now, and I hit my head 3 times, and I don't know. So my head hurts a little bit right now, but it'll be fine. But yeah, just it's the only thing right now. I think this originally where we're staying, what she calls the penthouse, was the attic originally. Don't think it was even supposed to be an apartment to begin with. Like, you know what? It was perfect for what we needed. It had a toaster oven and microwave and a mini fridge. The only thing is my fridge didn't have a freezer, but that's fine. Whatever. We ate out most of the time anyway. I think last night was the only, and tonight we're one of the 2 times we actually ate here. So, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Let me know tonight, I guess, if you guys want to see a video of the place or not. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. I think I guys a little bit of chore in the first live stream. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. Reason being, I have to go to bed pretty early tonight. I'm probably not going to go to bed, not me, though, until 11:30, 12 o'clock. And to me, that's early because I'm a night owl. I'm sure getting up at 5:30. Well, I'm getting up at 5:35 a.m. Atlantic time. Heath said he's going to get around 5:30. And now we're going to be losing an hour tomorrow, going back home. It was nice getting the extra hour of sleep these few days, so that was nice. But now we're going to lose that hour again going back. But you know what? That's fine. Whatever. I think it's the only thing is that I know it's not that big a time change, but I know when I lose an hour, the last time that happened, it affected me for like a few days or so. So it might take me a few days before I get into it. And I just think it might take me longer because when I go back, I'm only working for 2 days and then I'm off again for 2 days and then I'm working for 5. So it's going to take me a bit to get back into things. I'm going to try and do... just 1 second. Sorry, Pamela, if you're watching, I am reading your comment. Just I apologize. 1 second. I like to, reply to the comments as soon as I get them. Just 1 second. Anybody's watching. I apologize. Okay, she's saying after tomorrow's going to be no more alerts. So it looks like we're gonna miss the heat alert, honey. You can talk. It's okay.
Bird.
This is all you have to say is "brr." Guys, you hear the peanut gallery or lack thereof? I ask him. I go, "It's okay. You can talk." He's afraid not to talk because I gave him some crap a few minutes ago. That's just like "brr." Nothing else. So anyways, moving on. So looks like I could beat the healer coming back home, which I'm not too upset about. Sorry for those of you that have been putting up with the heat all week. Looks like we picked a good week to run away from it. And we're going to be dealing with the heat a little bit tomorrow as well. But the hotel we're going to, they have an outdoor pool. So I'm going to try and do some swimming. Hopefully we won't get there too late. As for those of you wondering, this is apple juice. It is not beer. I don't want to say another beer right now. We're at the farmers market, and one of the Halifax farmers market today as well. And one of the booths was like, they're selling homemade beer and wine. I'm like, said to Heath, I'm like, I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look at it right now. Anyways, it's vacation, right? We try and drink at least one night. Well, as you guys know from my, let me see my laughing video the other day. We were supposed to try and go to a pub the other night, but we were old and tired and sad, so we didn't make it. Oh, part of the reason was too. I want to tell you guys. That's the other story I was going to tell you guys. Story behind that video. We went about for all day or whatever, and then we thought, well, let's go somewhere for dinner, and we saw the Blue Nose 2 restaurant. Okay, this looks like a nice place to go to get some seafood or whatever. So we went there. We finally got seated, I think, between 7 and 7:30, and then after a while, we're like, if they're really busy, they weren't expecting a rush, whatever, fine. But then, like, I think it was like close to 9 o'clock, and I was like, okay, I'm starting to get hungry. I don't know if I don't eat something. Like, oh yeah, I remember why. We did a lot of walking that day, which doesn't bother me, but then walking up these steep hills and that, which are really steep, makes you really, really hungry. And we had to think almost 2 hours before we got our food from the time we ordered it. And then by the time we got our food and everything, we we're just like too tired. So we just went back to the room. You know what I mean? I was so tired. That's why I was laughing so hard. I couldn't stop laughing. I'm really, really bad at laughing. And not being able to stop, especially when I'm exhausted or I'm tired. So that's what that was. He thought it was hilarious and thought I should post a video, so that's why I have it on my channel. It was really like, why would you want to post it on your channel? You know what? It's good to laugh anyways, right? Good to laugh at yourself and, you know, poke fun at yourself. You know what I mean? I don't care. You know what I mean? But after the night of that video, I did get 9 hours sleep straight, which is good. I was really tired. Normally, I think on average a night, if I get 6 or 7 hours of sleep, that's fine for me. Yeah, any more than that, I feel like I slept too much. So actually, the next morning, I felt like I slept too long. I woke up at 9 o'clock in the morning. And usually, I can't sleep past 8 o'clock. No matter how late I go to bed, I have to get up at 8 o'clock. But anyway, yeah. So I'm probably just going to do this for just about 10 minutes or so. Who's watching, you know, say hi. And if you guys are watching this after live stream is over, again, please let me know what you think in the comments, what kind of videos you'd like to see, or if you have any road trip stories, anything interesting that you think is funny that you might want to share, go right ahead. Or even if you want to let me know if you've ever had a Halifax down there, if you've been to Halifax, if you've been out east, if you had seafood out east. One thing knows that I've had seafood here, it's definitely not the same as back home. Okay, because they catch it right here in the Atlantic Ocean, right? It's going to taste a lot better. It's so fresh. It's so good. It's so much more flavor than it does back home, because they have to, you know, find ways to ship it, so it's not always as fresh as when it's caught here. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't think of anything else right now. Oh man, I gotta think of something else. I got the video. I'm not gonna do a live stream tomorrow night. I was like, so planning on as soon as we get to the hotel and getting our bags in the room. I'm gonna see if we can go swimming and try and cool off. Yeah. Sorry for that, guys. He's opening his chips. Oh, speaking of chips, can you pass me my Cheetos, please? Thank you, honey. I don't know if you guys have tried this. It's called Cheetos Cheddar Jalapeno. I think we've had them in Ontario for a while. I like them. They're a bit more of a kick. I tried some Cheetos, spicy chicken Cheetos that I got from Paul from Crigley's from Japan. I don't know if you guys saw that video where I reviewed them a little bit. They were really, really good. They were more sweet, though, than spicy, which I think Paul said one of the videos is normal for Japanese. When you say something spicy, it's usually just sweet and not really all that spicy. But these are good. They have a little bit of a kick, not too much. They're really, really good. Definitely taste of jalapeno. These are really, really good. I don't know if you can see, but those black dots, that's the spice, I believe. Very good. And also as well, if you got to Canada, you can McDonald's, I recommend you try the fish and chips that I reviewed. They're really, really good. Probably because, again, you can get seafood out here, you know, caught fresh from the ocean, so it's probably why it tastes better. But it's really, really good. There you go. Apparently they're dangerously cheesy. See that? So because this is a mini food review, I would give these 5 out of 5 stars. They're spicy and not too much, but there's enough of a kick. That's what I like. I like something with flavor. This is hard with flavor. I used to like really spicy, but thanks since I've been eating Indian food, which is one of my favorite foods. My favorite is butter chicken. So I'm eating Indian food and that. Spicy, it doesn't bother me. It actually gives it more flavor. I think too, a lot of you like spicy food as well. Why I like it is that I don't find some Canadian food in general is kind of bland. Well, I guess depending on where you go. If you go to Montreal, the food's pretty good. It's not that bland, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to put more spice in my food. Sorry, guys, but I lick my fingers. These are really, really good. So you guys have a favorite snack? I'm trying not to laugh. He's laying on the couch, and I look over and I'll see his foot. You don't wave your foot at me? He's waving his foot at me. He says hi. Right? You can talk. It's okay. You're not mad. I'm going to try to save the rest of these before the van here. Then I'll have some water. I mean, apple juice. You got something to say, Mr. Giggle Pants? No? You laughing at me? No? Because you wouldn't do that, right? No, I didn't think so. I know what you guys think. You think he's laughing at me? I think he's laughing at me. No? He's too afraid to say if he is or he isn't. As soon as I end up this live stream, he's probably going to say if he was or not. Yeah. What do I want to say? There's a couple of things I want to check. I don't remember right now. Oh, great. Okay. I don't know if you guys saw the Titanic video that I posted. That was an exhibit at the Maritime Museum of the Atlantic. I did have other exhibits, but that's the one that really hit home to me. I know it was like, it happened way back in 1912, but I've always liked history and everything else. It's one of the events that I've always just been interested in knowing more about, the people the victims that were affected by this disaster, the families that were affected as well. Anyways, and we try to have an exhibit in Halifax is that Halifax was involved in helping with cleaning up after disaster, trying to help get victims identified and so on and what have you. And if you don't know that, that's what Halifax is related to what happened with the Titanic. And I just thought it was really interesting to see the artifacts that they had there as part of that exhibit. And just in the video, if any of you have seen it, you see in that binder I was looking at, that binder lists all the victims of that disaster. And I think as well in that book had results of the investigation of when they looked into that. But anyhow, if you come to Halifax, I recommend going to that museum. So I'll have more than just a Titanic exhibit, but I think that was their most interesting exhibit I found. But then I already have an interest in the Titanic a little bit, so maybe that's why. But anyhow, it wasn't expensive to get in. I think it was $9 something with tax each for Heath and I, so it's not expensive at all. If you like history, or if you're just interested in the Titanic itself, or you like, just interested in history in general, or the history of ships. Did have this neat exhibit there. They had these 2 staff members that allowed, teaching. They were teaching people how to do Morse code, which I thought was pretty interesting. I didn't do it, but I thought it was interesting to teach people, even kids, anybody, how to do that. The band had. Oh, there was another interesting exhibit on the Halifax disaster. Maybe knows, I think in 1917, I believe, there was an explosion in Halifax. So they have an exhibit on that as well, which is interesting. Oh God, what else did they have? They had all kinds of things. Like this big giant lighthouse light. That was pretty cool. They had this giant, or not giant, this big lawn. Oh my gosh, I can't think of it right now. Was it not nuclear, just like a torpedo? Torpedo, that's it. I'll be okay. Yeah, they had torpedo. Like, this doesn't work, honestly, but just had some of it open so you can see inside what the parts look like. All kinds of boat models, all kinds of things. I definitely recommend going. And not just for Titanic, but other stuff as well. It's pretty interesting. If you're not into museums or anything like that, there's lots to do there. They have boat tours. They have that train tour around downtown, like I mentioned. What else do they have? Like, there's tons to do there. Tons of restaurants or pubs, or like there's historic attractions like the Citadel, or you can see like give tours to the provincial legislative library. I don't know, whatever you're into, there's something there. There's an art gallery even. It's too bad we weren't able to stay past tomorrow, because tomorrow they have it free from like 5, I think, to 8 o'clock. I love art. I'm interested in drawing that now with art. I used to be really good at drawing cartoons in Disney and so on, but I haven't done that in years. So I just, before last time, I got some charcoal pencils and that. I did have some markers and that, but I got them from Dollar Store, so they didn't last very long. So I got some pencils and that. I'm going to try and get back into that again and start practicing. I'm better drawing cartoons though than I am people. I want to draw people as cartoons a couple of times, but I don't know, it's something I've always been interested in doing. You guys like to do as hobbies. What are you guys into? There was at one point when I thought I might try and go into animation, but animation, especially at Sheridan in Oakville, Ontario, is one of the best colleges for animation, I think, in North America. At least it was when I was in college. I didn't get in. I did take a year-long program called Art Fundamentals, which I do have a diploma from. But then I think straight from there, I went to Mohawk to do broadcast journalism, which I thought I was into. I think it was like my 3rd year in. One of the professors told me that, when I wrote, news stories and that as assignments, they're like too creative. You just gotta write just the facts, right? Like, you might be more suited for like theater or something like that, but I couldn't afford to go to school, so then I went and fast food 2 decades before I do my call center job now, which I love doing. But I guess I would just advise people, like, I guess after high school, or you just take a year-long program into college, just take time off after that. Just really decide what you want to get into before you just jump right into the next thing. And I didn't really do that. I thought it was something I was interested in, and I am interested in doing it as far as like video editing and so on. I love making these videos on YouTube. It's just something I enjoy doing. And I guess one thing that broadcast journalism, of course, gave me is I still have interest doing that. Now, when I did it in college, so it was technologically advanced, of course, as it is now, so it was almost 30 years ago, but definitely editing procedures and processes, so programs they have available definitely improved a lot since I was in college, but I just enjoy doing it. I guess I can't explain it. I just love doing, making these videos. Not just for my entertainment, but for you guys as well. also just really help me out. You make any comments, you have any suggestions, things you'd like to see. I really appreciate it. I think that's going to be it for now. I'm just going to, I don't know, watch a movie on Netflix or something. Or just watch something on YouTube. I'm not sure yet. But for those of you guys who are watching or watching this after live stream is over, I thank you guys for watching. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notified when I'm going to be doing more videos. Bye, guys. Hope you have a good night.
Good one, honey.
All right.